All right, welcome back, folks. My name is Marvin LeBlanc, and today we're actually going to be on Module 6. Module 6. For the last 6 weeks, I have been broadcasting modules 1 through 6 on the topic of come hell or high selling for insurance selling positions, team members, and associates. Today, we're going to cover 3 of the 6 benefits to Tandem appointments. So we're going to get right to it on 3 of the benefits to Tandem appointments. Now, as you may have known, one of the strategies that I teach inside of that Come Hell or High sales course is the strategy of Tandem appointments. As fate would have it, that was a strategy that I used starting in late June of 2007, and it worked so well. That was the first of additional Chairman's Circle recipient awards. And so I'm going to be able to save you a great deal of time if you really get this mindset that I'm sharing. It's going to solve a lot of your training problems. It's going to solve the problems of getting inexperienced team members on the job training. It's going to solve some of your app problems. It's definitely going to solve some of your premium issues that you have, and it certainly is going to help you reach those scorecard goals that are so important. So let's get down into it right now. Tandem benefit number 1 is the communication dynamic is totally different. Well, what am I talking about, the communication dynamic? Well, usually for well over 19 years, all of my appointments were either 1-to-1 with an individual or 1-to-2. So it would be me with one individual or me with, say, a husband and wife. And certainly you can listen as intently as you possibly can. You can take notes. You can be really on your game for those selling appointments. However, if it was 2 of you with a husband and wife, or 2 of you visiting with a single individual, the dynamic for us, our experience, is that the customer actually is going to get more information when 2 of us are working with them. Furthermore, when 2 of us are working with them, the main ingredient that we have is we have someone, an additional pair of ears that are listening. And what ultimately happened, guys and gals, is that we ended up with a lot more items of interest to work on. So Tandem benefit number 1 is it changes the communication dynamic when you're sitting down. Tandem benefit number 2 has to do with vertical selling. Within 3 client appointments, we noticed we were placing more business and solving more needs for our clients than before the Tandem appointments. So, yes, I had great training and professional sales training prior to that, but usually I might have found maybe 3 or 4 topics of interest that I needed to work on. But when we were in Tandem appointments, which is myself and a team member, we were landing 6 and 7 and 8 items of interest every single time. The other most important thing about 6 and 7 and 8 items of interest is that you're basically going to have the entire year to follow up on those prospects and customers with their permission, because the need was already developed in a prior appointment. So, man, that is a real key value above and beyond what they will get from a competitor. And then lastly, Tandem benefit number 3. Our newer team members could be in the visit so they really could get firsthand knowledge on on-the-job training. Now, here's the situation. Rarely does a team member get excited about role playing, and even if you guys are doing a good job of having regular scheduled huddles, I don't call them meetings, I call them huddles, and most of the times we don't sit down when we huddle. We have a conversation, we rock and roll, and then we get down to business of serving our customers. But what we're talking about with this system here is that lots of times that sales training that you're trying to provide in a role play, it's very difficult for it to have an authentic experience. And so what I am strongly suggesting is that you can cut down on your huddles that you conduct for role playing and increase the number of tandem appointments that you have with a new employee or with an experienced employee. You'll want to pay attention for next week's video because it has to do with the paperwork and leveraging the relationship. So that's today's message on the first 3 benefits of tandem appointments. I'll talk to you later. As always, you can reach over here and get more of our information. If you need group coaching, private coaching, working on your systems, working on your prospecting, working on your referrals, working on your sales conversations, working on how to set an appointment, then I am the person you would like to reach out to. I wish you peace. I wish you love. Goodbye from South Louisiana. My name is Marvin LeBlanc. Take care.